Today, I want to give a little overview of what WeWrite is and some of the new features. WeWrite is basically just a free speech writing app where every page you write is a fundraiser. I've got a little bio page over here and all these various pages. Each of these are fundraisers. From my subscription, which is the full bar, I can donate a little bit of my subscription to this page. Still very much in beta. Whenever you sign in at first, it'll say in the top left, it'll say add funds. You can adjust it. In this page, in settings, you can see what pages you're spending on. So again, this is still beta. There's a lot of little things that need to be fixed, like all of these are missing usernames. I can go in here and I can adjust my allocations, or I can delete them. I can view all of them. This shows a breakdown of all the pages I'm spending on. And then if I go here to get paid, I can see that I am currently earning $1.60 a month from software ideas, $1 from automatic censorship detection. If I go to the sponsors tab, I can see who's donating to me. And Payouts, that's when you connect your bank account. And again, that goes through Stripe, so it's secure and stuff. All of the Payouts functionality is still in beta. So let me know if you have any problems, if you didn't get the funds or whatever. I want to make sure that this thing is working properly, and it's tough to test on my end. You can also change it to all kinds of different colors. So there's a pink, yellow, green, purple, red. I like system default, but obviously you can change it to be always in dark mode or always in light mode. And then you can also change the style of all those links. So like right now, everything's a red pill, but if you want, you can change it to be like an underline. So now all of the links are underlined. Again, the whole idea is you just go down the rabbit hole, click on a bunch of different things. And as you're going through it, you donate some percentage of your subscription to that person. If you scroll down, you can add this page to another page. So Atlas Shrugged is a book. So maybe I want to add it to my book list. So I type in book list. So I want to add this to book list page. So I click add content. I think that worked. It should automatically redirect to that, but let me see if that worked. It might not have worked. That's the goal of that functionality. Same with reply. If I click reply, then it says replying to Atlas Shrugged by, and it should have the username. The whole point is just donate to people's pages, write about whatever you're interested in. The theory is that like everybody knows a lot about something. So if everybody just started writing about what they know a lot about, we could probably all start learning and building new schools. Everybody's looking at their screens and whatever. A lot of people end up following creators who are educating people, but this kind of incentivizes that like we should all be educating each other. We shouldn't just be following one guy. You can also write a feedback page. I've tried to collect everybody's feedback into one page, and I am donating to some of the people's pages. Whenever I'm in edit mode, the reason it pops this modal is because I can also edit the link. So normally you can just go down the rabbit hole, but when you're looking at your own pages, it's a choice between do you want to go to that link or do you want to edit it? On the top left, it shows how much is left in my subscription. So if I click on it, I can see I've got a $20 a month subscription and I have spent 13 of it. So I've got $6 available to continue spending. And over here, it shows this is how much I'm earning. In desktop mode, you can adjust the order of these sidebar items and you can click reset. On mobile, when you have the mobile bar at the bottom, you can drag these elements from the overflow menu down into the main menu. So whichever overflow item you use the most, you can move that down there. I should probably add a reset button as well. Same like on desktop. But yeah, and as you're exploring, you can always click plus to write a new page. You can add a custom date to that page or add a location. And what the location does is it shows the location at the bottom of the page, but it also shows all of the various locations that you've out. So click on this, and I wrote about the Philippines, and I linked to the Philippines right here. And this also stores your zoom level. So you'll notice it's really zoomed out because it's about a country. But if I wrote about a city in that country, I could zoom in really far and save it, and then it would be zoomed in. Yeah. And then the cut date stuff populates your, right now it's just a timeline view, but I also need to update the calendar view because I don't think it's working properly right now. You'll have to verify your email because I don't want any spammers or whatever. And the goal is hopefully everybody starts making a lot of money from their similar pages. If you're like interested in podcasts or whatever, maybe you write some podcast notes, or let's say you're a homeschool mom and you want to write about your curriculum, you can also monetize that. Maybe you're an electrician and you have a bunch of tips and tricks because you've got 20 years of experience, write about it and make some money on here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.